welcome back to World News, Bulldogs. It's October, so let's kick off this segment with some gruesome news. Russian police arrested a 35-year-old married couple after finding pictures of dismembered bodies on the husband's phone. Turns out this couple has been said to have kidnapped, killed, and eaten at least 30 people since 1999. Though the husband tried to deny that the pictures were his, he was caught red-handed when a canned hand was found in their house. Gross. While poking around to find some less depressing news for this week, I landed in South Africa. South Africa is home to some of the largest pythons. One python in particular, known as the African rock python, grows to around 20 feet long. A cyclist rode by one of these and stopped because he saw a large lump, thinking maybe the snake swallowed a human. Fortunately, that was not the case. However, the snake was dead, and it was due to its last meal. The snake had been eating its dinner, which consisted of a Cape porcupine, one of the largest of the species. The snake fell from a ledge, and the spines inside punctured organs and killed this snake. Most pythons are confident in their eating abilities. I guess this one was a little too confident. Unfortunately, we will end this week's World News with tragedy here at home. There was a senseless act of violence unleashed in Las Vegas during a country music festival. A lone gunman, Stephen Paddock, had more than 20 rifles in his hotel room. It is not clear which weapons were used in the shooting at this point. By the time the SWAT team reached his hotel room, Paddock had shot himself. At the time of filming, at least 50 people lost their lives and 400 were injured in the shooting and the stampede that followed. Jason Aldean, who was on stage at the time of the shooting, tweeted, "My thoughts and prayers go out to everyone involved tonight. It hurts my heart that this would happen to anyone who is just coming out to enjoy what should have been a fun night. Hashtag stop the hate." In light of the tragedy, I challenge you viewers to go out and show someone the love today. Be the reason someone smiles today. That's all for this week, Bulldogs, and I will be back next week.
Hello and welcome back to Activity News.
Cross-country team did pretty good last week in Stanton. Aiden finished the top 25 for the boys team, running in 20 minutes and 34 seconds. Will finished up in 23 minutes and 7 seconds. Mr. Atkins said Aiden and Will are doing well this year as they both are running faster than they were at this point last year.
Allison medaled at the Stanton meet along with teammate Daisy Corris. Allison placed 12th for the girls, running the race in just over 26 minutes. Mr. Atkins said he is very proud of Allison and Daisy and that they continue to grow and improve every week.
The volleyball girls finished second in the boys Clarkson Lee tournament by beating Howells Dodge in 2 sets.
The girls also beat Pender in 2 straight sets, but they lost to Aquinas Catholic in 2 sets in the championship match. The team looked great out there, and they continue to push forward and gain momentum going into the conference tournament next week. Great job, girls.
Softball girls had a game against Highway 91 on Saturday. The score was 2-12. They also played in Albion against Twin River.
Kelsey said the team did really good in the beginning and around the middle of the game, but towards the end things could have gone better than they did. But all in all, it was a pretty good game. The final score was 2-12.
In football news, the boys stomped the High Plains Storm 80-34.
The Bulldogs offense dominated the field with very few mistakes and some spectacular catches and great blocks from the offensive line. The defense was terrific with multiple sacks, a fumble, and an interception return for a touchdown. Great game, boys.
That will do it with this week's Activity News. This is Isaac and Logan signing out.
Welcome to the weather. We will be seeing some scattered thunderstorms today and tomorrow. Throughout the next week, temperatures are going to be ranging from the low 60s to the low 70s. This should be some typical fall weather. There should be mucho humidity though, so girls, watch out. Don't be trying anything fancy with your hair. That about does it this week. I'll see you next week with the weather.
Welcome back to Entertainment News, and you get me alone again. Just a reminder that Forza Motorsport 7 came out on Monday. Check it out. Today we are going to cover the movie Blade Runner 2049. A few of the cast members are Harrison Ford, Ryan Gosling, and Robin Wright. The whole story is about a new Blade Runner looking for a Blade Runner who went missing about 30 years ago. They are trying to solve a case that has been unsolved for 30 years, which is also the reason why the missing Blade Runner went into hiding. Blade Runner comes out today. Flock to the theaters and see it on premiere day. That's all this week for entertainment news. Braden and I will be back next week.
Hello, Bulldogs. There's no school tomorrow, so it only seemed right to do Throwback Thursday. Thanks to a fellow senior, the idea to throw it back to the olden days came up. Remember when the class of 2018 was younger? No pun intended. So poking around on the journalism pictures, I found some pictures from the class of 2018 in their freshman year. Throwback to when the boys were not 6'4" and they had no facial hair, and there were 6 girls instead of 4. Thank you, boys, for changing so very much. And girls, I guess we'll always be the same weirdos we were freshman year. As you can see, some of us have not changed a whole lot. Cheyenne, Braden, Logan, Isaac, Spencer, and Kim. Then there were others that changed a whole awful lot, whether it be thinning out or growing 3 more feet. Noah, Cody, and Alex. Remember when you told Mom it wasn't a phase but your hair changed every week? Tylee and myself. Some of us went from baby face to wow, you're almost a man. Chris, Ashton, and Skylar. It wasn't just looks that changed over the last 4 years, guys, but attitudes. From me to the rest of my graduating class, good luck the rest of the year. Don't forget to look back on these pictures and see how far you've come as an individual and also how far we've come as a class. Keep your heads up and remember, 28 more weeks until graduation, guys. That's all I have for Throwback Thursday, and I can't wait to see you again.
Hey guys, and welcome back to school news. There will be no school tomorrow, but there is a spirit camp at the football field from 9 to 11, and there's a football game against Howells Dodge at 7. Saturday, there is a Humphrey Lindsay Holy Family 4-team volleyball tournament. There is also a junior high volleyball tournament at Scribner Snyder and junior high cross country state meet at Papillion. Monday, there's junior high volleyball against Howells Dodge at Humphrey. There are also junior high and JV football games against Clarkson Lee at Lee. Tuesday, there is a junior high volleyball game against Twin River at Lindsay Holy Family. Also, there is a booster club meeting at 7 and a post-prom meeting at 8. Wednesday, there is a 1 o'clock dismissal. Thursday is the district leadership conference and the conference volleyball tournament starts. That's all this week for school news. We will be back next week with more.
Hello and welcome back to World News, Bulldogs. It is October, so let's kick off the segment with some gruesome news. Russian police arrested a 35-year-old married couple after finding pictures of dismembered bodies on the husband's phone. Turns out I didn't put an ending, so I was just like, let's do something random.
That's because what?
No, I didn't type an ending, and you have to stop the camera.
Yeah.
Logan disappeared, so that was cool.
Nice.
Chris, Ashton, and Skylar. Gosh diggity dang it keeps going too fast. Just like
Ashton had a man face when he was in fifth grade.
Yeah, he had facial hair in 6th grade.
Okay. Please stop it. It's going too fast.
Way too fast.
I can't believe I used 6'4" and then 6 girls and 4. Oh, I
That's
didn't.
nice.
No, you don't have to change the speed.
Oh,
Is it still recording? I
yeah.
can do that. It just has to start.
That guy.
No,
They're good?
Yes.
it's not good.
Good picture.
It's blurry.
Okay,
Stop it.
Gosh diggity dang it. Try again.
What?
Coming from the one who.
What? Bang.
You have to go up more, please. He was caught red-handed. Oh my God! Why can't I?
Was caught red-handed.
I remember writing it. I remember writing it. You don't have to stop it. I'll
That's
just.
hilarious. I think a half smile is okay for that part.
Somebody has to start the thingy though.
Oh, I got it. 1, 2, 3.